Anyway, what I wanted to say was, so to anyone who has been here in a stream and has heard me talk about voiceover and has just seen the amount of stuff I record.
Why would you try to get rid of me? I am made in your likeness.
I will literally throw you in the trash can right now. But yeah, if anyone keeps up with all the work that I end up doing voiceover wise, I have been going nonstop. If I'm being lenient, since like November, right? But like, it's probably more than that. But what I've seen in my calendar, where it's just been borderline 9 to 6, if not 9 to 10 o'clock days of just voiceover, yeah, it's been nonstop. And it hasn't, there has been no sign of stopping, which is a good thing, right? Like it's a positive, you know, but there's a problem. I also stream, and yes, and I know, thank you for this up, and I know that I can schedule out things better, but even then I'm this is the problem, right? The problem is, and it's a good problem to have, I'm booking more work, right? Like I'm booking a lot more voiceover. And I guess my name is getting out there because literally I worked on a project yesterday and the client I worked with, never worked with them before, but they were like, "Hi Alejandro, real big fan of your work on Persona 3 Reload." I was like, oh, okay. This was unrelated to anime, by the way. This was just for a completely unrelated project, not even the same studio. And I'm just like, well, that's kind of cool, you know? But I think what I'm gonna have to do is just start saying no to things. I don't know. I haven't decided fully yet. The thing is, I like doing a lot of voiceover and I like streaming. So what I've done is I've told my agent, I asked them very nicely, and I thought they wouldn't agree to this. I asked them, I was like, hey, when can we take a vacation? And they were like, well, what are you thinking? And I was like, well, we've been going nonstop. Can we take a break from the 8th of April?
It's cause you're one of the best.
Oh, thank you. And I go, can we take a break from the 8th of April to the 25th? And
it's cause you're one of the best.
Oh, well, thank you, Brian. And I thought they were gonna shoot me down. I thought they were gonna tell me you're fucking crazy. But no. I will not be doing voiceover work between the 8th and the 25th of April. Essentially for the entire month of April, I will be taking a break from voiceover. And I was like, wow, that's actually crazy.
There are pros and cons to the full schedule, but you do need to rest and recharge.
Yeah.
So glad that you are able to take a break now.
Yeah, that is that I'm actually really looking forward to it. So I was like, oh, like, I mean, obviously there's like an exception. Like, I think we should be able to wrap up on healing at some point, but like other than that, like everything else, like
how to account to his raise to the top. Man, the man is non-stop.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I won't be streaming. I'll still be streaming. I will be honestly, that'll probably be what I'm looking forward to during my quote-unquote break is sleeping in, working out, which is crazy to think that's what I want to do. D Grayman, thank you for the 14 months. And at night just stream, or in the day. So yeah, I might even have time to sing song covers, which I really want to do more of, but I just have not had the time. But yeah. Yeah. And there is a week. There is like
if
a week.
If you need a spotter for the gym, Papa, I've got your back.
No, you don't. No. And, what was the thing? There's like a week in April where I will maybe stream like a day, and then Hayden and I are literally disconnecting for the rest of the week. What I mean is we're going like camping, and we're just like no internet whatsoever. Let me check the exact week. The 16th through the 19th. That is the week that I will be doing absolutely jack shit. And I'm gonna be honest, I've never gone camping before in my life. So that'll be an experience. But for the most part, I'll be at home. And I'll still be going to conventions because like I've like signed up for like 3 cons. Like next week I'm going to Anime Boston. Then I'm going to I think Anime St. Louis. Oh no, Anime Boston, then Fan Expo Cleveland, and then Anime St. Louis. So yeah. Are you going tent camping, or will you rent like a trailer? We've rented out like a little cabin thing, so it'll just be real chill. What up, Lunette? So glamping, I mean, I don't know if it's called glamping, because like we won't have internet, but we will have a bed, so I guess. I don't know, it's more like a nature getaway. Yeah, literally, Hugh literally goes, nature getaway. Yeah. Hey, what up, Rosie? But yeah. Yep. Hey, Muujin. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. And Lunachu, thank you for the 5 gifted. What up, Muujin Raiders? I'm Sayu.
Chat, it's me, Sai. PU's mind swapped with me. I need your help to return to my body and cast off this disgusting form.
I will literally throw you in the garbage. Just put you over here. Just literally throw you away.
Don't worry, Sai. PU can take over the world. I mean streams for you. For reals, to hope you have a nice, well-deserved rest.
I'll end you. However, that would actually be hilarious. Hold on a second. Wait, you might be onto something. A whole stream where I fuck off and
Father, why must you forsake me?
Chat, wouldn't that actually be crazy? If I just like leave and just big up eyes PU and I just leave and leave you guys to your own devices. Obviously, if I did this, I would lower the channel points of PU.
All about me. You love me so much, smile.
No, I really want to break.
It's PU time.
Bro, I would lower the amount of like channel points specifically for PU. I thought of a terrible thing. So chat, for those of you who don't know, one thing I'm really looking forward to. So tomorrow, right? We are going to tomorrow we are going to play through Persona 3 Reload. I feel like I may be able to finish it tomorrow. Probably not, but maybe. Probably not, but maybe. It's a big maybe. If anything, I will.
Some jambalaya.
If anything, it'll be the second to last stream. Because then I'll need one more long stream. But as much as I love Persona, I'm kind of ready to be done streaming it. But yeah. And after we finish Persona 3 Reload, We'll pick a day and we'll do the Wheel of Decision stream, which I just added 2 different things on there. You would be at January at least. Here's the thing, the last stream I ended at, we ended on December 23rd. Is this the CyYu burnout arc? Bro, it's been the CyYu burnout arc. Here's the funny thing is that I'm not even burnt out of like, of VTubing. And it's not that I'm fully burnt out of like voiceover. It's just I need a break. A Princess Peach is the next game and apparently it's okay. Yeah, that is also what I've heard. Yeah, I remember Gene. Not burnout, just tired. Yeah. Princess Peach, I heard is meh. I have also heard this. My cat just grabbed my leg. Ah! This bitch is stabbing me. Hey, what up, Earth One Dice? Liru, who else? Who else would it be? El gatito de mierda. I've been so excited for Peach. Yeah, I'm still willing to give it a try. So, yeah. I heard Dragon's Dogma is like such a mixed can of worms. Because like, I know that it has a bunch of microtransaction shit, but apparently all those microtransactions you can get for free in the game. But the thing I've heard is that some PC players can't even fucking play the goddamn game. So, it's like a full thing, you know? I don't know. Get a better PC forehead? Hey man, I'm good. And honestly, I don't give a shit about Dragon's Dogma. So I'm fine. Alright, bro. Lamau, dude. Can I say happy birthday? Happy birthday to your friend. PC gamers getting a scuff port from Japan dev. That is my surprise. Lamau, what the fuck? I feel like there was something else. Oh, I saw some shit about AI in Hollywood. And that's mad fucking interesting, dog. That's fucking weird. So I guess the SAG-AFTRA strike was for nothing, huh? Like, what do we think, chat? Is it a losing battle at this point? AI scares me. I mean, it's pretty fucking scary. Sure feels like it. All right, chat, genuine question. Genuine question, because I know it's a very divisive topic, right? But you gotta fight each day, yeah. How would you feel about AI if the person consented? Example, James Earl Jones as Darth Vader. No one has the same emotions? Pass? Fuck no. Consent is the big issue. That's the thing, right? Because, like, as a designer, I hate AI. Sure. If consented, then sure. You see how divisive it is even with consent? Consent and not a fishy contract? Sure. Agreed. If there's consent, that's fine.
Consent, that's fine. That's the biggest thing.
If there's consent, why not stop being bigots? I don't think that makes you a bigot if you're against AI, but yeah, as an artist whose work was fed into AI programs, fuck AI. I agree. I say fuck AI, but then it gets into this weird territory that if you do consent to it, you know? And I feel like consenting to AI is different for an actor than it is for an artist, right? Because for an actor, I feel like the consent is, you know, fine. But because the actor has the say, right? But if it's an artist, who is giving the consent, you know? Like, is it the company that commissioned the art? It should be, in reality, it should be the original artist, the one who drew the damn thing. But at that point, you see there's this fine line of like, there's this weird fine line of like, you know, like if someone paid for copyright, for the copyright, right? I feel like AI is, the consent of AI is easier for an actor than it is for the art piece. Because if someone paid for the copyright of an art piece and then they fed that through an AI, that's where it gets weird, because the original artist never consented. But technically, the person that paid for the art, it's weird. I think, fuck that, right? Like, that's disgusting. But actor impersonator AI, I mean, you know, everyone, AI is taking our voice acting jobs. The AI which is doing its program too. What did I do? Wow. Look, I know it's a tricky subject, but the reason I want to talk about it is because Hollywood is clearly, after the strike, the SAG-AFTRA strike, where one of the things they were like, we want protections against AI. Sure. And then, now look at this shit. They are using background actors and AIing them without their consent. Hollywood needs to go down in flames. Well, it's not. They're a multi-billion-dollar business. You know what I do find funny? I heard apparently that a company, a Chinese company, was using AI, right? And apparently they've gone back to use actual people. You wanna know why, chat? Because apparently the AI costs too much money. It turned out that the AI was costing them more money than the actual people. Which is really funny to me. So I feel like if AI goes away, it's 100% because of the technology ends up being more money than actual people. For the artwork itself and not the art style that the person used, therefore, since it'd be trained on essentially how the style works, I think it's still a shitty thing. Oh, I agree, Mario. I agree it is a shitty thing.
I separate AI into two categories, ethical and unethical. Ethical is in use for assistants like minor touches and like Google Assistant like that. On the other hand, unethical AI is one that takes over, like completely replacing people. Heck, even the Pope, the Vatican put out an academic.
Unethical as used for assistance like minor touches. Even then, I know that a lot of people have gripe with that. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like AI, when I think of it being a useful tool in the animation department, is maybe like, I don't know. It's so hard to say. Like, maybe line work, for example, right? So let's say you do a drawing, right? You drew it, and then you want the line work, instead of it looking clean, you're able to just like change the stroke to a different type of brush. So like, for example, right? Let's look at PU over here, right? I would say, instead of the lines looking so clean, if the AI could make it look more like brushwork, then sure. Well, for animation, can't AI smooth out movement? Well, it's tweening, and even then, I don't know. I'm an artist, so no thanks. Yeah, that's the thing. It's such a tricky situation. I'm against AI, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's definitely, I feel like with actors, like, I feel like as long as it's consensual, it's at least safe, it's at least better. But even then, it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's such a hard topic in general. I do agree. I'm against AI for security reasons. Valid. Totally valid. Absolutely. I don't know. But then it's not acting? Sure. Sure. But Hollywood doesn't give a shit about that. You know what I mean? Or whatever type of industry. They're like, what can I make cheap for more money? I'm against AI because Terminator 2. You know what? That's fair. Consent's the only thing I care about morally, copyright-wise. That's something that needs to be... Yeah, it's not as... My God, it's such a tricky-ass topic. Oh, you know, Luna Chew, that's because it is. No, I'm just kidding. We can do things on our own and not with AI. True. The nuke scene in the beginning got me every time I still have nightmares. Oh, of Terminator 2. That needs to happen from the artist. AI can't completely make a good piece. Example, the weird hands. Oh, 100%. Also, I don't know what it is with like AI art that loves to like... I don't know what art style they're like copying off, but like it just looks like, if it's anime, quote unquote, AI art, like
big balloon,
everything looks shiny.
Bigger than the sun and moon.
Big balloon, bigger than the... What the fuck? I was for AI right up until I realized humans would make it as profit obsessed. Oh yes, 100%. Yeah, I know Ubisoft would use the fuck out of it. Oh my God. One did break my ankle recently. I will say AI like AI stuff is getting crazy. Have you seen or heard anything about DreamWorks using AI for Kung Fu Panda? What? I know that a lot of people are giving shit to that Devil movie because it used AI art for like some of the transition scenes or something.
In other places, like automating the process of production, the point was never the production, it was the product. That's why AI has taken off, I think. People are too focused on making the product instead of the process itself, which is what a low.
Oh yeah, a lot of us artists derive joy from 100%. It used AI for the chameleon character. What? Why does he have a Welsh accent? Because I thought it'd be cool. If you've already said it and changing the subject, but have you seen the Acheron Myriad? No, we haven't watched it yet. We're going to, don't worry. I have no say in the matter because I only do pic art edits and meme editing, but I understand where art is coming from. Yeah. If you give a clip and the voice of a character, what? Since we're on the topic, I just want to let you know, since you are against your voice being used in AI, there's a AI chat app called Character AI, and they added AI voices of voice actors. There's multiple... Oh, of course they are. Hey, where are my residuals? Where's my money? Hey, Character AI, where's my money? If you're gonna do that, I want, anytime anyone uses it, I want my money. Because that's the thing, right? Like, I didn't consent to any of that, you know? This is my first time here. It's finally get to watch you. How much does it cost? I don't fucking know. Hiya, Putin. Think of it as 6 months.
CyYuVtuber.
I need to pay all the fucking voice actors. It's on the grounds where you could sue. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, it's so... it's so weird. I've had so many different discussions about AI. It's just... Ugh. This shit needs to be figured out. I swear. I looked it up, and the narrator of Kung Fu Panda 4 design said they looked at AI to get an idea of how to make the chameleons change disjointed. They didn't use... Oh. Okay. I can kind of see that. I mean, the whole point of the chameleon is that... Okay, I can kind of see that. Okay. Because, like, I mean, the whole point of chameleon is that they're just a cheap imitation. Okay, I actually can get behind that. I kind of get So reference, yeah, okay. If they used the, like, unfortunately, AI is reference to make it look weird, then sure. Also, to hell with AI as someone, okay.
Also to hell with as someone who had to deal with an ex-friend who used in their art and not admit it. It really sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. Generative AI versus traditional AI. Generative is the BS that's stealing from artists, making deepfakes, right? Traditional is like translation apps and such, which I should add on absolutely shouldn't be used for subtitles because we all know how inaccurate they can be. Hire real life translators, please, for the love of God. Right, because Crunchyroll is apparently looking into that. That's a whole thing. I don't know, dude. Anyway, let's see how AI shit develops. It's a tricky situation. I just wanted to see what people's opinions were if, like, folks gave, if, like, folks,
One needs to distinguish between automation and artificial intelligence. Many handcraft, like Japanese kimonos and other skills, are still handmade, thus are expensive. Right. Automation makes them cheaper, but those people lose their jobs. Also, what happens when we get to the scenario of Detroit become human?
I am so torn. Yeah, you got cut off because the message was too long. I found you through YouTube and you've added so much needed goodness. I'm glad. Oof, that game? What game? Crunchyroll is fucking what? Yeah, there was an article that Crunchyroll is looking into AI for like subtitles or something. If they're using any likeness of your voice, you should get paid for it. Wait, I just looked at it on the app and it's a lot of the community and some of them are probably young teens that don't understand. Right! That's also the problem, right? Like, to the general here's the thing, chat. To the general populace, they just think it's funny. Like, that's all it is, right? And I know that what you're thinking, it's like, well, I would never. And I'm like, good, I appreciate you. But the general populace isn't Twitter. It isn't fucking, Tumblr. It isn't fucking TikTok. And unfortunately, Kiari, thank you for the 5 months. And unfortunately is like an exuberant amount of people that are not on social media. And they're just like, haha, funny. And I can't blame them. Because it's like, how would they know? If they're not on social media and they just want to be like, oh, funny voice, funny thing, hehe. So, it sucks. And I wish there was some way to educate people. But, the schools ain't gonna do shit. Schools don't teach you about taxes. Schools don't teach you about AI. Schools don't teach you jack shit. I mean, shit, if anything, like, schools are letting kids get away with, like, the only way that I could see schools, like, giving a shit about AI is when the fucking kids, which they've already done this, will just get away doing their homework through a robot. Where the robot will do the homework for them, which I did hear a while ago that a bunch of students did get away with that. Hey, Jaden, thank you for the 5 gifted. I still question to this day why schools don't teach how to do your taxes. Someone in my school ate a crayon. What are you, in elementary school? If you say you're in high school, all right. AI scares the crumbs out of me, not only because of the way it's going to my career harder, but because at the end of the day, 99% of the people don't care about it. About if craft is human or machine made. Right. I mean, the thing is that like the current AI thing that wants to talk to Hollywood, those are the ones that have recently made those like videos where you just type some random crap into it, right? Has an assignment on AI, so they're using it in some capacity, and there's 3 of such assignments. The unfortunate thing is, your university is probably just prepping you for what the future of the industry is gonna be. And that is scary. I can't blame your teachers, because your teachers are just trying to prep you for like the future of what you might have to deal with. It sucks. I don't agree with it, but it just seems like they're trying to prep you. Again, it sucks. Schools don't even care about harassment. It's like, oh, you're the one that got harassed. They just like you, or you both get expelled. That's so dumb. This stream has become like a family talk. Hi, I'm CyYu, and welcome to my TED Talk. AI sucks, but you're gonna have to deal with it. How do we deal with it? We revolt. We burn down all the AI buildings. Or, you know, we just wait long enough for the government to realize that AI will be way more expensive than just hiring humans, and then they'll realize their mistake and they'll hire us all back.
Unfortunately, 2 of my teachers at my school in more creative classes have been encouraging the use of AI, and I've even gotten marks off for not using it, so you'd cry.
Bro, that sucks, Azael. That sucks. It's terrible. I'm going into digital art program and already my teacher is bragging about Adobe and its usage of, oh my God. By the way, chat, heads up, if you are using the Adobe Creative Cloud, there is a setting, make sure to turn it off, because if you don't turn it off, it's also set on by default. If you don't turn it off, it'll use anything you've made using the Adobe Creative Cloud as, it'll collect your information. I'm not even kidding. And use it for AI. The only way I support AI in the voice sense, if it's fixing audio in people's old family, I can respect that actually. Once that passed, so that way it's doing some good for the people, like say if they fixed audio so you could hear someone for more time. Okay, I thought you were going to say like, I get that in a sense, but I thought like history videos, right? Like a video from maybe the 1940s, right? Or 1950s. Like upscaling and cleaning old ass audio. Like fuck Martin Luther King's speech, for example. You know, any speech by, I don't know, like fucking JFK. Like any historical speech that just the folks want to have like a higher resolution. That, like, it's almost like restoring old art pieces. But in this case, restoring like history. Like that I think would be a good use of it. It's like none of today's AI creators grew up in the age of the Terminator movies. Well, they didn't. I mean, the last Terminator movie was when? And even then, like, people are just like, oh, Terminator movie, that's a really fucking bullshit robot. The last Terminator movie was in 2019. And the first Terminator movie was in 1984. The second one was in 1991. I am surprised they are allowing in other schools. My language teachers would be extremely mad over not going over the work and only letting the problem do the essay. You can tell that there are syntax issues from a mile away. Are you calling me old, sir? I'm calling us old. Get it through your thick skull. We, you and I, are old. Hey, Glasses Geek, thank you for the 29 months.
Happy 29 months. CyYuVtuber, CyYuVtuber, CyYuVtuber.
If you really want to put a number on it, Terminator is 40 years old. If you really want to put a number on it. Isn't that crazy? The original Terminator movie is 40 years old. CyYu, ain't you like 30? Not yet. Not yet. First it was NFTs, now it is AI. Bro, yeah. The crazy thing is, I got requested for an audition the other day, and it didn't say it was NFTs, but I read a word in the thing, and I looked up the name. And I asked my agent, I was like, hey, is this NFTs? And they're like, we'll check. And then they told me the character I was requested for was not an NFT, but everything around was. And I was like, no, I'm not fucking doing it. Like, the fuck? CyYu, what are your thoughts on Dragon Ball Park coming to Saudi Arabia? I guess I'm going to Saudi Arabia. Stop the music. Sometimes I forget CyYu is my dad's age, and it shocks me every time. How old are you? If your dad is 29, how old are you? And if you say 13, damn. Notice how they got real quiet. My dad is 28 and my mom is like 29. Are you allowed to be here? Either that or your parents had you when they were really young. Anyway, thanks for coming to the stream. No wonder you guys like Peppa Pig. I'm fucking dead, dude. Oh my god. My dad just turned 65 and I'm 25. Okay, okay. I feel like I just turned 40 and I'm 25. My parents are both 40, Cy. You have met my mother and you don't even know. True.
Question.
Yes.
Will you be watching the video from Homer Labs or wait for the wheel? Also the entire history of the Honkai universe is part 2 of 5 of exploring the Honkai universe, which currently only have 2, and part 1 is called Why is the Honkai series so confusing?
Alright.
Translation and terminology issues explained, and it is about the true terminology of Honkai.
Alright, chat.
Also congrats on getting the vacation you need. Some
Oh,
rest,
thanks.
you deserve it.
Alright, chat. I have a question for you. We can do one of two things. We can either just react to shit today. Like, I will watch the Dragon Ball stuff, the Honkai stuff, and go through this tweet. And I'll react to the Homu Labs video. Because I feel like it will tie in with the Acheron stuff we're gonna watch today. But if we do, I am not doing the Chiori stuff today. If we do all that, I'm not doing Chiori. We'll save Chiori for Sunday. Damn, even Majin saying, wait, shit. They said, fuck Chiori. You know what? Alright, chat. I know nobody ever votes on polls. There's only ever been one Twitch channel I've gone to where they actually voted in the poll, and it was fucking crazy. And it was Alpha Rads, by the way.
Woo, 2 months. Now Twitch can